All right, so we want to find the circumference of each circle with the given radius or diameter. So in this first question, it's asking us to find the circumference. And so we're going to plug it in, and it's giving us r. So we want to use the first formula, c equals 2 times pi times r. Okay, so the circumference is equal to 2 pi times 6. When you plug that into your calculator, it's going to default to telling you 12 pi. And then you'll want to use the double arrow button, the button that looks like this, to change this into a decimal. So in decimal form, that is going to be approximately 37.68. Now I am using a different calculator than what we have in class, so it is possible that if you put that into your calculator, that the rounding will be slightly different. But as long as it is within a few tenths, then we should be okay. So this would be circumference is 37.68 centimeters. So the next one says find the circumference of each circle with the given radius or diameter, but this one is in diameter, so we're going to use our second formula. C equals the diameter times pi. So we plug in our numbers. The circumference is 47 pi, which is approximately 147.58 feet. So again, on my calculator, it uses an estimator of 3.14, but you can go ahead and use the pi button on the calculator and use the answers that you are getting. Now the last question is find the radius with the given circumference. And I don't have the circumference with me, but I believe the problem on your paper is c equals 25. If it's different, just cross it out and change it to c equals 25. So this one is giving us the circumference, and it's asking us to find the radius. So when we plug this in, we want to use our first formula here because we want one that has radius in the formula. But we're going to plug the 25 in for c instead of for r. We want to figure out what r is. That means this is an equation that needs to be solved. We need to work backwards for. So right now, r is being multiplied by 2 and by pi. So the first thing I want to do is cancel out the 2. So we divide both sides by 2. We get 12.5 equals pi times r. Then we're going to divide by pi. The pi cancels out. We're left with r on the right-hand side. And 12.5 divided by pi comes out to about 3.98. So if you're given a question where you're given the circumference and you need to find the radius, then plug your value in for the circumference and then use opposite operations to solve for the radius. And you can use the same method for finding the diameter, just use the second formula instead. All right, so you can use this to go into your assignment and answer all of the circumference problems, and then come back and watch the second video to learn how to do arc length.